My name is Natasha. I'm 40 years old, and I'm addicted to eating clay masks.
Well, Natasha, that's pretty fucking nasty. You know, it honestly amazes me how people get into weird little niche things like this, and I call it niche like she's not the only person in the world doing this. Who knows, maybe she was just down bad at one point, there was no food in the fridge, skincare routine had to get a hit, and she accidentally got a taste, was starving, and said, you know what, fuck it, go all the way. Now we're here, and it's probably the best decision she's ever made in her life. What's up, boys? It's Bumpkin, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Yes. Burning that 6 a.m. oil. It's so early, and I'm not even gonna be here for a good 4 days, so I thought I'd put this out just in case. By the time you're seeing this, I'm not even in my house right now. Isn't that crazy? You guys are seeing past me right now. I feel like Marty McFly from Terminator 2. Anyway, I found a video of this lady just eating a face mask, and I don't know how I haven't seen it yet. Maybe it's because it was made like a year ago, but who cares? As far as I'm concerned, nobody that watches my shit eats face masks, so this should be hilarious. If you do eat face masks and we're just making fun of you, I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry. Please seek help. Thank you. All right, let's start.
It tastes wonderful.
Ugh! Sorry, my fault. That was rude. And listen, I didn't mean to do it, but it's like, give us a jump scare warning next time. What the hell? Like, there's no way it's that good to the point where you're playing with your food smiling. Like, me saying playing with your food even is entertaining the fact that you eat face masks all damn day. And I shouldn't even be doing that. You're playing with your skincare routine right now, but it's in your mouth, so. And you know, shit like this always makes me wonder, like, someone's hungry, they don't eat any real food, they just eat what? Like, 10 gallons of a face mask? Is their hunger fulfilled, or are they still starving by the end of the day?
Like wet rocks. And it always comforts me. I kind of go into a zone and savor that flavor of that earthiness.
Bro, like, like you're making a mess with it. Do you need a bib while you eat it? Listen, I get it. You're enjoying your meal. You're indulging in it, you know, just taking in all the playground gravel flavor. Try to make a bit less of a mess, you know what I mean? I don't want face mask on my couch. Knowing damn well we didn't make face masks, you just sat there and consumed it all.
Natasha has been addicted to eating clay face masks for 7 years. She's so hooked that she consumes up to a jar a day and even replaces meals with it.
Okay, well that answered one of my questions, right? See, I can only imagine her turning this into a dietary thing and she just starts making her whole family eat face masks for dinner. They're practically begging her like, please, no more. I'm begging you. Beg all you want, but do you want that body that you've always been dreaming of? Yeah, go ahead and consume that jar then. Like, she's had to make an entire clay sculpture inside of her body by now. 7 years of this shit. Speaking of, how do you shit? What do you shit? Is it just more clay? Do you just release a ceramic masterpiece every time you go to the bathroom? It's a terrible question and kind of weird, but I'm curious. I don't care. These are the questions that pop up, the inquiries that come up at 6 in the fucking morning, all right? And you're just gonna have to answer.
The clay mask that I eat starts off in a very fine powder. Sort of like when you get sand in your mouth.
When she first mentioned it to me, I thought it was a joke at first. Like, I mean, come on now, you eat what?
He then left her immediately after that.
But Natasha doesn't just eat the face mask out of the jar. She also dips chips in it and even relaxes every evening with clay masks and a beer.
Oh, get real. Don't try to add a little bit of casual drinking into it to make it seem a little more normal, all right? To relate to the masses, all right? The shit is still weird. You can just tell at parties she's the type to bring her own dip, quote unquote, but her dip is just clay in a goddamn jar. And I'm sure she has no trouble making friends until she pulls out said jar of clay at the function. Listen, I'm just saying, you show up, right? We're having a casual conversation. Maybe I'm like kind of getting into it. I might want to get to know you a little better. I almost exchanged the number, but first you pull out an entire jar of clay and just start killing that bitch. I'm doing a 180 and drinking my Capri Sun elsewhere. Because I'm 19, I've never drank a day in my life. Besides the point, you know what I mean? The point is we're never making contact ever again, and I might just not go back to that person's house to party just because I know you go there too. No hard feelings though, right?
I always just see the after effect. You know, the lips are covered and she does this thing with her tongue when she licks it off.
See, that part freaked me out, and I should have assumed that she does that, honestly. Too convenient for her not to, right? Fucking disgraceful.
What is all this?
Nothing.
Look at that. It's a dust storm.
I'm not even gonna lie, it's kind of cute that he's even still around. I'm an asshole. I would have been left. It takes a special kind of love to deal with somebody, no matter what weird, unhinged, out-of-pocket differences they may claim. Bro clearly likes her. They seem like they've known each other for a long time. They've got that kind of vibe, that connection. So, you know, kudos to them. All power. Who knows, maybe he's starting to like the taste of clay when he kisses her every night.
Despite the mess, Natasha is so dependent on her face mask, she won't leave home without a stash.
If I'm leaving, I'll take a jar. I couldn't drive without it. I have taken jar to work. They just shake.
I was wondering why she looked back like she didn't have an entire camera crew with Sony 5 trillion 4,000K cameras on her right now consuming this clay. Like, you might as well not even hide it at work anymore, all right? We all know. We saw, all right? We see it every time you get up from your desk and it just falls into your shirt. I'd also like to talk about why they have this just random Giga Chad holding this camera like anyone like him is going to be behind the camera. This seems more realistic and it's not even a diss, you know what I mean? It takes an interesting amount of durability when it comes to holding those things because they're actually heavy. But the guy in the picture looks like he's auditioning for the next Transformers, I'm just saying.
Natasha turned to clay face masks 7 years ago to satisfy a taste for rocks.
I feel like this is really the only thing that pisses me off about this because that just kind of brings in a deeper question. Why the hell do you like the taste of rocks so much? Usually with a lot of these, there's some weird traumatic thing behind it. Maybe something accidentally happened. There's usually something deep. She just likes the taste of rocks. Like, that's the most 5-year-old shit I've ever heard. But hey, maybe I'm the idiot. I haven't really consumed rocks for fun probably since I was in the single digits, so I could just be in the wrong. I don't know, maybe I have to wait for the palette change. There are a lot of similarities between old people and children. Maybe I just have to wait until I get a little bit up there. When I turn about 70, I'll ask you guys if you want to see me consume some rocks, you know, if you're still with me then. And then we could try it together as elderly people, you know what I mean?
I had a girlfriend who said that she had cravings like that. And she says, put a little of this on your tongue. And so I tried it. And it was like instant gold. Instant gold.
I'm not... Jesus Christ. I feel like I'd have to seek a therapist if I found out that I made my friend addicted to clay. You know what I mean? To eating clay. Not even like addicted to pottery, no. They love eating clay. I'd have to talk to a therapist. Maybe even a psychiatrist. That would drive me absolutely insane. Because there's no way that was the intention, right? They automatically should just go straight to prison for even provoking it, but you know what I mean? Whoever that lady is out there, I really hope a part of this just fucks her up. Because it's kind of what she deserves. Yeah, your friend is extra happy with this clay and feels complete. I don't give a shit if you have cravings for crack while you're pregnant. Why the hell would you just go ahead and taste it? Craving something doesn't automatically mean to consume it, right? Am I the only one that thinks that?
I do feel a heaviness in my stomach, but I can't imagine that it really is hurting me.
You know, that heaviness in your stomach sounds really familiar to me. That also happens when you eat McDonald's and it sits in you like a goddamn rock because it can't break down in your stomach. The acid can't break it down because McDonald's is literally some like lab experiment, I swear. Has anyone ever seen McDonald's erode or expire or anything? No, you haven't. I already know the answer because I've never seen McDonald's get old. Even if it's like from a month ago, it's fucking weird. Besides the point, like that shit's just hardening inside of your stomach. That's why it feels so heavy. Quit consuming terracotta army sculptures and maybe, just maybe, your stomach would feel better and your son would want to eat less clay.
I am concerned about her health. She has to stop. I don't want to lose the woman that I love.
I've been eating my clay facial mask for 7 years now. Nothing's happened. So why should I stop?
Sick famous last words, to be honest. Why would I stop? I mean, we just talked about how your son's basically already thinking about following you in your addiction, but whatever, right? Guess that doesn't mean shit to you, huh? But with that out of the way, that's about as much time as I have. I have to leave soon, like in about 2 hours. I would say moral of the story of today, but like, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, right? Just me? No? I have to say it? Okay. Don't eat clay. Like, let's not eat clay. I don't give a shit if you think it's delicious. I don't care if you have a craving. Don't eat clay. What the fuck? But I mean, hey, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, comment down below. I'll probably heart like one. Depends on whenever I decide to put this up, to be honest, and what I'm doing in the moment, but who cares, right? I still appreciate you all, whether I do heart it or not. Every comment matters to me. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace, peace.